putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Boy, we got a trail of deceit for the Democrats. Oh, my goodness. Talking about deleted messages by the FBI. You thought Hillary Clinton was bad. Got that server down in her basement on a separate Clinton email system. And then Hillary says, well, I turned over all the information that was pertinent to my job as Secretary of State. I just didn't turn over my yoga and Chelsea's Chelsea's wedding stuff. Yeah, I didn't turn that over. And the conversations Bill and I would have of a personal nature, I didn't turn any of that over. Because God forbid we were to discover that Bikram yoga is no better than regular yoga. Yeah. Welcome here, everybody. Kevin Jackson's who you're listening to, The Kevin Jackson Show. You have been led deception. Hillary Clinton hires Pagliano. He comes down, manages her server for her on a separate payroll than the State Department payroll. But hey, nothing fishy there. Then when it's time to get rid of it, we find out Hillary and them start investigating, hey, what can we do to clean off the drive to make sure nobody gets to it? And somebody says bleach bit. And they said, what you call Hillary? And somebody said, no, I said bleach bit. So they used bleach bit to cover up all the fingerprints. Then they said, that's not good enough. Let's take these hammers to the servers and let's make sure that doesn't go. We don't want cell phones, any of it. And then Hillary goes, well, what if that's not enough? And they said, well, delete your emails, your personal emails. Make sure nobody gets to them. And then Hillary and Bill send out a communique that says you will kill anybody that gives those emails to anybody else. And then work with the FBI, collude with them. Tell them, hey, I need protection for all these people. I need Cheryl Mills, I need Huma Abedin, and I need 15 other people to be given immunity even though they haven't given you any testimony. And then we need to write up a letter saying Hillary's all scot-free and ready to go and everything's good and she should be the next president. And then call the president because he can make it happen. Hello, it's Barack Obama. Hey, Barack, we're in big trouble over here. It's DEFCON 1. Okay, I will implement the nuclear solution, the nuclear plan. I've already gone on Jimmy Kimmel. I've told him that Trump will never be president. So here we go. And then Barack Obama decides he's going to take the fake dossier and all these other stuff, instruct the FBI, this is what you use to institute an investigation against Donald Trump, and I want it done now under FISA court. So they start investigating Trump. And they say, hey, Flynn lied on his thing, man. We got a big deal here. Let's blow it up into a big conflagration. Let's make sure everybody knows Michael Flynn's a fall guy. Donald Trump's a bad guy. He colludes with the Russians. Remember when he said during the campaign, I hope the Russians hack Hillary. We get her emails. That's all we need. And we're off and running. And the FBI was all too happy to collude. Hey, lover. Hey, what are you doing, big boy, big girl, whatever? And they were like, hey, what do we do to stop Donald Trump? I don't care. We must stop Donald Trump by any means necessary. They went all Malcolm X on Donald Trump. And they said, we got to stop this boy. That's right. So then it was game on. FBI colluded with the NSA, etc., and they didn't tell each other what they were doing. I can't answer it under fear of prosecution. This is a FISA court order. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it. You got all these low-level bureaucrats going, I'm not going to buck the system. Hey, they could be doing it to me. Here you go. And Trump's going, yeah, they're spying on me. They're spying on me at Trump Tower. He's a liar. Look at him. He's crazy. That Donald Trump is unhinged. Nobody would ever do that. And Barack Obama, no one could ever influence a United States election. Because it'll never happen. I feel like Robin Williams right now. It'll never happen. It can't happen in 1,000 years because I made sure of it. Blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And next thing you know, hey, they've colluded in the election. It's so funny when you run it back, man. It's like Keystone Cops. Strzok and Page investigating the FBI's handling of the email probe. Finally, Strzok, senior FBI official, worked on both the Clinton email and the Trump-Russia investigation. top investigator on the Trump-Russia case in July of 2016, just weeks before wrapping up his work, is one of the top investigators in the Clinton probe. Clinton gets exonerated on language that this fool used to say, this language, if we use it, is not prosecutable. So that's what they did. He got removed from Mueller's investigation because Trump said, you know what, let them have who they want. They're going to hang themselves. But the DOJ learned this guy sending anti-Trump messages he'd exchanged with his girlfriend, Paige, having an extramarital affair with her. Hey, I'm not getting in his business. I just care about his FBI stuff. But think about this. What if she wasn't an FBI person? What if she was an ordinary citizen? And he was saying, yeah, I'm here over here trying to get Donald Trump. You know, we're going to get him a case. We're going to get him hung up here because I'm not going to let this man be president. And then she went out and told the Russians or somebody else. How do we know what these clowns will do if they'll do that? So what new text messages were revealed? Well, we don't know. Johnson's committee with 384 pages of new text messages. One of the new messages mentions a language change in the statement that the then FBI Director James Comey read, which is what I just alluded to. That's enough to get somebody put in prison. In another exchange, the two expressed a displeasure about the timing of Loretta Lynch's announcement that she would defer the FBI's judgment on the Clinton investigation. That announcement came days after it was revealed that she and Bill Clinton had their impromptu meeting at the Phoenix airport. You know, the tarmac meeting that was just happened. Oh my goodness, look who's here. Oh my God, is that Loretta's plane? Hold on a minute. Let y'all let me off for a second. I'm going to go say hello to this black lady. I love black people. Let me off, please. Okay. All right. I just going to bump over there for 5 minutes or so. So Clinton goes over, threatens Loretta Lynch's life, and her husband was there too. And the next thing you know, and you know how we found out about that bad boy? A very observant ground crew person at the Phoenix airport went, this is weird. That's Bill Clinton's jet. That's an official jet from the United States government that has Loretta Lynch on it. I'm going to alert the press. And somebody came out and went, boop, boop, that's what that is. Or we'd never know. So what did Strzok say in a July 1st text message about that? Looks like hell. And Page appears to mockingly refer to Lynch's decision to accept the FBI's inclusion in the case as real profiling courage, since she knows no charges will be brought. This was a cooked deal, inasmuch as Hillary Clinton's coronation was a cooked deal. So was DACA, right? They didn't expect to deal with Donald Trump on DACA. They expect to deal with Jeb Bush. Can you imagine what we would be talking about if we were talking about DACA with Jeb Bush? I'm just saying, woo. Here's some tweets. Schumer learned the hard way President Trump doesn't negotiate with terrorists. I thought that was hysterical. Britt Hume, who's a guy I follow quite a bit, and Britt happens to like my work, he says, I doubted it was possible, but Democrats have actually lost a showdown fight. Schumer has agreed to end the filibuster in exchange for practically nothing. Make no mistake, Schumer and Dems caved. What a political fiasco. This is a dude that understands politics. He's not, he understands what the left is going to be looking at. Now, our side, we know exactly what it is, but he's going to have a tough time explaining that to his own side. Chuck Schumer is, that is. Here's another one. Britt Hume again. Let me be clear about what the Democrats tried to do here. They wanted to tie DACA to the government funding bill so they could save DACA in exchange for funding the government, instead of later having to agree to a lot of border security measures to protect DACA on a separate bill. If that's confusing, don't feel bad. Lee Zeldin said this, color me skeptical that the stroke page texts are actually, quote, lost. I'd predict they are 1,000,000 times more likely to fall under the category of revealing and damaging instead of lost. In this order, what's needed is transparency, accountability, and regaining the public trust. He's with me. I'm with him. These aren't lost. You don't lose text messages. There's a record. Don't play games with us. I know all about Cypernet and Nippernet, but there's a phone company behind this that has those messages. Stop joking with us. Stop playing. This is what I can't stand about politics. Fake Stephen Miller account said this. Democrats are starting to feel how Republicans felt before Donald Trump joined the party. Very true. The only difference is the guy who's helping to save the conservative movement, the Republican Party, Tea Party, is a guy who truly loves his country and wants to see what's best for it. TeaPartyCommunity.org, folks. Kevin Jackson's who you're listening to. Talk to you again tomorrow.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.